Welcome to Nessus. This planet is crawling with Vex. The Red Legion has sent in crews. We need to know why.
The highly anticipated sequel to Bungie's shared world shooter is almost here, and today we finally got our first look at the game. This is Destiny 2. Like any follow-up to a beloved gaming franchise, Destiny 2 has big shoes to fill. Not only does it need to feel like a natural, living extension of the first game, but it also has to improve upon the flaws that were left over from the original Destiny. And it has to do this while appealing to both new and old players. That's a tall order, but Destiny 2 just might pull it off. That's largely because everything that made gamers fall in love with the original Destiny is still here in spades, including the tight and excellent gunplay, the hordes of spongy but challenging enemies, and the complex and interesting weapons, the loot. All the fundamentals that made that game feel like Destiny are still here. And while it feels like Destiny, it's sort of more like Destiny Plus. The inventory system has been tweaked to give players more choice over their weapon loadouts, and each character type has a new super ability. Skills that can spawn a powerful sword that projects fire, equip players with an ephemeral shield that they can throw at enemies like Captain America, or a mystical staff that lights up enemies with electrical fire. And while it's great to see Destiny 2 mastering and improving on the core fundamentals that made the original game great, it's the presentation of the game that really blew me away. Every mission we played took place in vast, gorgeous landscapes, new planets with their own beautiful vistas and different sights and architecture to behold. These new, robust environments lend Destiny the feeling of a bigger, fleshed-out universe. And best of all of this is wrapped up in what seems to be a better, more thoughtful narrative than we've had in Destiny before. Character-driven stories that take our heroes and the players out of the safer element they had in the first game and sort of pins them as the underdogs of a new story, fighting a new enemy named Gaul, who seems to have a lot more personality than the baddies we saw in previous games. This improved writing and the bigger levels all culminate in an experience that just feels larger and more vast and epic. Running through the opening level of the campaign makes you feel like a really important hero. Like you're not just another player in thousands of Destiny, you really are that important guardian that's saving the day. And it's really thrilling, far more so than I think I ever felt in my time with the original game. Destiny also seems to be working on improving a lot of problems the original had, like matchmaking. If you were a solo player, it was really hard to get into a raid in the original Destiny. But now, with an improved and revamped clan system and a matchmaking system that can link you with like-minded clan players, it's building a system so everyone can enjoy raids, even if they tend to be a solo player. We also got to spend a few minutes with the new PC build of Destiny 2, which not only looked gorgeous at extremely high frame rates and a higher graphics setting than we had on the PS4, but played extremely well with high sensitivity mouse movement and just a sort of precision that PC gamers are used to. While it's definitely way too early to make a final call on what kind of game Destiny 2 is going to be, it definitely has the fundamentals to follow up the first game and become something really special and great. The full game isn't actually out until September 8th, but if you pre-order, you can get early access and play during the summer. If you want to know what's going to actually be in the game later, stay tuned. We're going to see a lot more at E3 2017.
Watch your feet!